Hello! Happy Saturday, my friends, or whenever you are watching this video. I think this will be evergreen. I also think that this is an important video for you to watch if you live in Las Vegas, if you visit Las Vegas, if you want to visit Las Vegas, if you know anybody who lives there or anybody who wants to move there or who wants to visit there. I am going to give you guys the lowdown on kid-friendly Vegas. Now, that may seem like a misnomer, but it is real. It is true. It exists and it is flourishing. I honestly believe that there is more to do with children and young kids and teenagers in Las Vegas than there is in Los Angeles. And not only is there more to do in Vegas with kids, but it's easier to get around. Vegas is tiny. You can get anywhere you need to be within 20 minutes max. I miss it so much, but I am happy to be in Los Angeles. Okay, don't get me wrong. And I look forward to being back in Vegas next summer, if not even earlier than that. So, I was in Vegas for 6 weeks with my family, had the best time, and being the planner that I am, I kept a running list that I would add to of things to do in Vegas, the surrounding areas, and even Arizona. And let me tell you something. After 6 weeks, I only got through about 10% of my list. So I'm going to share with you guys everything that I did, give you reviews of that, and then also tell you what I didn't get to do, which I hope to on upcoming visits and stays in Las Vegas. So, what I did do, Bonnie Springs Ranch. Take notes, you guys. Bonnie Springs Ranch is in Vegas. Doesn't take that long to get to. Maybe less than a 30-minute drive from wherever you may be, or a Lyft or an Uber or whatever, but don't use Uber, Lyft. It is this old Western town recreation. And they have live shows, they have shootouts, they have hangings. This is a must for kids of all ages. They have a train, which my kids loved riding the train. They sell really fun Western-y artifacts there. And they also have a restaurant, you can eat there. And it's near Red Rock, so you still get an amazing scenic backdrop in addition to Bonnie Springs Ranch itself. Must do, I did that. I went to go see Donny and Marie, which actually, I think, maybe not my kids, but I think 10 and above would enjoy the Donny and Marie show. The Donny and Marie show is one of my favorite things that I saw, and you don't even need to know their music to enjoy it. So that's a very family-friendly show. I would recommend that. I took my kids to GameWorks, which is at Town Square. And that was actually one of my least favorite things that we did, just because it's very much like Dave & Buster's, and we have that here in Los Angeles, but I had never been to a GameWorks before. I had just been to Dave & Buster's, and I thought it would be something more, something special. It wasn't bad by any means, but it's just very, okay, you have that in many cities. It's nice because, of course, it's indoors, and Vegas, especially in the summer, gets very hot. But it was worth the visit because it's in Town Square, which is kind of like the Grove of Las Vegas. It is a complex of outdoor fashion, food, and entertainment. And it was really cool to go to. And they have a really awesome playground, which my kids enjoyed. So I'm glad that I got to see that and see everything else they have there. I went to Glow Zone, which was so cool. They have a Glow Zone in Los Angeles, but it's in Woodland Hills, and it takes 45 minutes to get to. Glow Zone is an indoor, in-the-dark playground. They have indoor bowling, they have rock climbing, they have miniature golf. For the older kids, they have like a Ninja Warrior type thing that you can play with. They have tons of arcade games. Such a fun time at Glow Zone. I also went to Lost World's Myth and Magic, which is another indoor playground. Highly recommend it. Hopefully, it's still in business in 2019 or 2020. When we went to Lost World's Myth and Magic indoor playground, it had been open less than a month. And here's the thing. when you go visit any of the places I mentioned in this video, you should always Google it, because Vegas has a high turnover rate. Businesses are popping up, but businesses are also going out of business, unfortunately. Loved the Lost Worlds Myth and Magic. It's in Henderson. It doesn't take that long to get to. Even Henderson, technically another city, 25 minutes max, but worth it. 3-story play structure there. My kids loved it. So many other things to do there. Kids of all ages. Up until, you know, if you're over the age of 9, probably wouldn't enjoy that one as much. My favorite thing I think I did during my entire stay in Las Vegas was taking the kids to Mount Charleston, which is about an hour drive from Vegas. And it's just amazing that in the middle of the desert, you have this mountain that is unlike anything else. Up there, everything is green, and it was literally 30 degrees cooler. It was 101 plus the day we went, and there it was in the mid-70s. It was magical. It felt special. During the winter, you can go skiing in Mount Charleston. They have sledding there too, I'm told. There's also a place to stay if you want to stay overnight. They also have a restaurant there. We went on a hike. There's amazing hiking there. Loved it. Mount Charleston is a must. I have food in my mouth. Actually, no, that was a piece of tea from a tea bag. Mount Charleston, loved it. Took the kids to the Neon Museum. For me, it was perfect because we went during the week. So I was also trying to, you know, make the most of every day. Some days were really busy during the week when I was still working and I couldn't really do much with the kids. But thankfully, my mom would take them out and they just loved going to the Target or the Walmart or whatever it is that grandma wanted to, or going to the fun McDonald's that had a play structure. The Neon Museum was perfect for us for during the week because it was quick. We were done with the whole thing in 35 to 40 minutes max. Got to see it all, take photos, amazing photos, just a fun thing to do. And if you want to have a full day, then an easy thing that you can add on to something else. The Neon Museum, right in the heart of Vegas. Took my mom to go see Penn and Teller, and that is a very family-friendly show. I will definitely go see Penn and Teller again and take my son, maybe even maybe even Mia, my 3-year-old. So loved it, and I'm not a huge magic person. I was surprised at how much I loved Penn and Teller. I loved it because they had so much comedy and humor in what they were doing. So good. That's at the Rio. Took the kids to go to Seaquest, which is not only indoors, but it's an indoor aquarium. How cool. And this is fun for the whole family. Young kids and adults as well, and adventurous younger teens or even older kids that are not even 10 might do this. They're allowed to. If you know how to swim, they will let you swim with stingrays and sharks. I did it. Oh my God, how cool. They don't have anything like that in Los Angeles. Seaquest, amazing. Also took the kids to 7 Magic Mountains, which just like the Neon Museum is something that you can do, like do a bunch of things in one day. Like go to the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, the Neon Museum, and the 7 Magic Mountains. That'd be a great day thing of different things to do. 7 Magic Mountains is an outdoor art installation piece. Just these really beautiful rocks painted and arranged in a really pretty way. Fun. Got to do that, and then I got to get some sleep. Took the kids to Skyzone, which they do have in Los Angeles, but like Glow Zone, it's in Woodland Hills, so far away, 45 minutes to get there in traffic, which there always is traffic. But Skyzone, had the best time at the trampoline place. We had never been, loved it, loved it, loved it. Took the kids to Springs Preserve, which I loved even more than I would have imagined. Springs Preserve, right in Las Vegas proper, not a far drive at all, is the best 2-in-1. It's like a 4-in-1. There's multiple museums there. There's also outdoor things you can look at and experiences. Like they have areas in some of the museums not even a museum, like a place where they show young people how they clean the water. And then they have a working water plant there. And a mill and the recreation of an old Western town as well there. But that's really small and not as cool as Bonnie Springs Ranch. But I love the Nevada State Museum that they also have there at the Springs Preserve, and getting to see the history of Vegas. The Nevada State Museum is not very large, but I love that. You can see it all in an hour. It was great. Loved it. One of the other highlights of our trip to Vegas was taking the kids to the Tournament of Kings show at the Excalibur. It's basically like medieval nights, which they have in a lot of cities, but loved it. You get to eat with your hands, root for the bad guy, root for the good guy. Such a fun experience. I took my kids, loved it. And I even hear that they have a special Christmas-themed version of that for the holidays, so I will definitely be checking that out again. Went to Valley of Fire with the family. That was a long drive. That was an hour-and-a-half drive, but it was worth it. It felt so special. All of these amazing rock structures, natural, just nature, beautiful desert rock, just worth the trip. Took my son to go see this show called Wow, which is a more family version of a Cirque show. It's not a Cirque show. Wow is at the Rio, and it's great because Cirque, I think, has an age limit and doesn't let 5-year-olds go to see their shows. But my son loved Wow. It's a little campy, cheesy, but I love campy and cheesy, and it's super fun. So that's everything I did. Now here's everything I didn't even get to do. I want to go next time, or in an upcoming one, to Boulder City and the Hoover Dam. I can't review these, but make your notes. This is so much to do. Boulder City, the Hoover Dam, the Cactus Garden, Camel Safari. My mom did take the kids to the Children's Museum, so that was awesome. Thank you, Mom. Vegas has one of the best children's museums I have ever been to in the United States. It's pretty new, multiple stories, super cool, definitely worth checking out. Circus we've been to before, but I want to go back to. They have free circus shows at that hotel, a great arcade, definitely worth checking out. The Clark County Wetlands, I heard is cool. Container Park, I have been to. It's just a cool experience, outdoor shopping, and they have live music. I've been before, but I haven't taken the kids to Container Park, so I want to do that. The Dolphin Habitat and the Secret Garden, I have taken the kids there before, but of course I want to take them back, and if you've never been, Siegfried and Roy, check it out. The Ethel M. Chocolate Factory. A chocolate factory? How cool. Exploration Park, that would be fun to check out. Flip In Out, I think is another indoor playground. Flip In Out. Floyd Lamb Park. Fremont Street, the iconic Fremont Street with all of the lights above and the real old school casinos. I want to take the kids there. They have zip lining that you can do there. How fun. I've not done the zip lining there, but I would love to do that. Green Valley Ranch, the Haunted Museum. How fun, the Haunted Museum. Heads Up. Heads Up is like some of the things I've taken the kids to here in Los Angeles. It's basically an Instagram museum. These painted murals for you to take your Instagram photos. Fun little thing to do for the afternoon. Take a helicopter ride. Definitely want to do that. Kangamoo. I don't even know what Kangamoo is. Google it. Kids Quest, the Kiss Mini Golf at the Rio, Lake Las Vegas, Lake Mead. Yes, I've been doing this in alphabetical order. LOL Kids Club, another indoor playground. We almost went to that one. Madame Tussauds, Mandalay Bay Shark Reef. We've done Madame Tussauds and the Shark Reef before. Both great things to do. -5 degrees. You know that place, it's a bar that's -5 degrees? I would hope that you can take children in there. Just not serve them, clearly. But it'd be a fun thing to do with them. the Natural History Museum, Oatman, Arizona. Wait, I didn't put the Grand Canyon here. I gotta put the Grand Canyon. My list. I want my list to be thorough for my next visit. Oatman, Arizona. So cool. It's a mountain village town in Arizona that's like a western oldie town. They have these wild burros that have overtaken the city. You could take your photos with the burros. Really want to check out Oatman. The Pinball Museum, Red Rock, Reunion Trails Park, St. George, Utah, which is a driving, a couple hours, I think, I was told, from Vegas. You have dinosaur footprints there. Dinosaurs used to be there. Sedona, I want to visit if I'm based out of Vegas and do a day trip to Sedona. Spring Mountain Ranch. And Las Vegas has not one, but 2 water theme parks. And there's other shows that I want to go to that I think the kids will enjoy, like Blue Man Group and the Popovich Comedy Pet Show at one of the hotels. And just so much to do. Vegas, I love you. I miss you. You should make me your next official spokesperson, Las Vegas. Hit me up. I hope you found this video helpful. Tell all of your friends to watch if you think they would enjoy getting to know everything to do with kids in Vegas. I post videos on here every day. Hit the like button on this video. Subscribe to this channel if you're not. Leave a comment below. Follow me on my main channel. Links to everything below. Follow all of our social media, me and the website. And have a blessed day. You are beautiful. Mwah! I love you.